Very excited for today. We are going to dismantle some beliefs super quick here. Beliefs that other people have made us believe that aren't even true. Doesn't that sound like fun? All right, first things first, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified whenever new videos come on. The reason why is not only just because I speak the truth and I tell you things that are actually going to help you in your business, but also whenever you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you comment on my YouTube videos, one person every single week wins something. That's all it takes. Just be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on my YouTube videos. That's all she wrote. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the video this morning. Hey, Cindy, I see you there. What we're talking about today is the fact that we don't, hi, Nicole, the fact that we don't need ads, okay? Whenever you look to build your business online, you will most of the time see people telling you that you need Facebook ads, Google ads, or you need to run a webinar that then you need to run ads to in order to be able to grow your business, okay? How many people have heard that? You hear it all the time, all the time, all the time. Well, I'm here to tell you that not only do you not need to do it, but I'm living proof of the fact that you don't need to do it. I built my business to $1 million a month without ads, guys. Without ads. So not only am I teaching people how to be able to grow high profit margin businesses from home, but then you don't have to spend that profit that you have on ads that may or may not even work. Right? Here's what people need to understand about ads. A lot of people are going to tell you that you need to run ads in order to grow your business because all they know how to do is show you how to create a thing. But they don't know how to be able to grow that thing. Okay? So anybody ever, for the most part, can teach how to make a course, okay? But making a course and making it successful and then creating like an empire around it, those are two different things. Making it ain't hard. The part that requires some dedication and some understanding is building the audience around it, right? Making sure that the thing that you're creating is precisely what your audience needs. Making sure that what you're creating isn't how can I make money off my people, but rather how can I serve my people better? Is it helping my people? Those are massively different things with massively different energies behind them. And so a lot of times whenever you see people, like here's the thing is you'll be like, okay, well, I see a lot of people making money making online courses. Online courses is a massive industry. Massive, 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 massive industry. And getting bigger every day. Okay? Because the industry is massive in its own, like on its own, does not mean that the people creating the courses are successful. It means that there's a massive industry of people trying to create courses. And so what happens is you have all of these gurus out there saying, well, here's how you create a course. Create a course in 14 days, right? Here's how you do it. Here's a template, how to do it. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. So now you've got a course. So they've done what they said they were going to do. You have a course. Congratulations. Now what are you going to do with it? Does it even work? Does it even move somebody from point A to point B? All of these things matter. There's so much that matters in course creation that most people just don't even talk about because they want you to create a course. Something in my teeth. They want you to create a course and put it on a platform that then they have an affiliate kickback for, and you put on the course on the platform and it's on there and they're afraid to move it at that point. So this person keeps getting residual kickbacks from your course being on this platform. All the while you're not selling it. You have no idea what you're doing. You don't know how to build a community. You don't know how to build content around it to then bring your people in so they know that you are their person and that you can then, that they then want the course that you have. Do you see what I'm saying here? Don't get caught up with the wrong people, guys. Don't get caught up in the people that are just looking for your dollars. My suggestion is get caught up in the people that are looking for you to create an impact, because they've got a different vision on what you're doing. If you're creating courses, you're like, I want to create this course, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be able to make this much money. You're already starting in the wrong direction. You will look desperate. You will. You'll drop your course. You'll be like, it's this much money and da-da-da-da. And the impact piece was never had. The impact piece where you're like, this is my service to you. This is how I'm serving you. This is how I'm helping make you better because I was where you are. And now I'm right here. So let me show you how to get there without the learning curve, right? There's a perfect way to do that, and that everybody can do it, but you're not going to do it with people just saying, well, here's how you create the course. Hurry up and create the course, get it on the platform so I get my money. You got to know who's teaching you guys. You got to know who your guide is and who your mentor is. Here's the thing about ads. A lot of them are going to say, okay, well, now we've created your course. Now let me show you how to make Facebook ads, because I'm going to be your savior and show you how to be able to make these Facebook ads, right? What they're doing is they're showing their own Achilles heel. They don't know how to build a community. They don't know how to truly serve people. They don't know how to do that stuff. All they know how to do is put you in front of other people, because that's precisely what they've done themselves. Well, the thing you don't know is they're spending 50 grand plus a month doing that. So your profits are gone in getting it in front of people. Not only are your profits gone, but you're not actually creating the community you're here to serve. You're just doing a numbers game of getting in front of everybody. Yeah, some people will buy when you're getting in front of everybody, but does it mitigate cost? Not usually. You got to understand this stuff. What we do in HBR is we show you how, first of all, we get your head straight so you understand what we're really doing here, okay? And then we show you how to find your people. And then we show you how to create a community that is seamless, that is good, where you serve, and you do it in a way that is constantly reminding people of these other things they can do if they want to. It's not sell, 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 be sleazy and weird. There's a dance to it that, if done properly, crushes. And you don't need to spend money on ads, you guys. It's not required. And the best part is your community is with you forever and ever, amen, because you have served them so well, they ain't going anywhere else. A lot of my students have learned from gurus in the past for years and years and years and years. And now they say, I'm just learning from Martha. Everybody else is muted because she's the one that's showing me how to be successful. I'm only going to do what she says instead of what these other people are saying, because we understand the truth of it. You don't have to do all of these ads. You build community. If done properly, you can be able to create a massive business, and that's what I teach you in HBR. Just so you guys know, here's how you get into HBR, okay? Whoops, that's the wrong one. Here it is. You message my Facebook business page. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, okay, well, I was thinking I was going to have to do Facebook ads, or I made a course and I don't really understand how to be able to leverage it. I don't understand how to market it in a way that doesn't feel salesy, sleazy, and weird. I'm kind of stuck, right? Then you need HBR. The way that you get into HBR is you go to my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. You type in the word case study, rainbows and unicorns, whatever you want to type in there. We're going to have a short conversation. I'm going to give you the details of my program, and then you're going to say you're in or you're out. Typically, whenever people say they're out, about 6 months later, they'll come back and they'll say they're in. And then about a couple weeks later, they'll say, man, I wish I had done this 6 months ago. Just so you know, that's how it typically goes. I'm not going to get weird with you. And I'm not going to say like, you know, you have to join and I don't, if it's not your time, it's not your time. But understand, if you say that it isn't your time right now, you're going to come back 6 months later and say, man, I wish I had already been doing this, because then I would already be where I want to be. That's the thing, you guys. That's the thing. So that's the way you join. Here's a quick rundown of what HBR is, okay? HBR, I teach you how I've created my own business, right? Like how I created multiple income streams around my family. I work about 5 to 10 hours a week at this point. Once everything's set up, it's expected that you work 5 to 10 hours a week. You shouldn't have to work any more than that, okay? So there's that. I also have weekly group coaching, forever and ever, amen. You pay once for HBR and you're in it for life, okay? So you have weekly group coaching every single week. You have email. You can email my coaching staff and you can ask them questions about your own business. So at any point where you're like, I need to know how this looks for me, what you do is you email my coaching staff and we can answer your questions for you. If they don't know the answers, it comes up to me and I answer it for you. Okay. So there's never a reason to be stuck. In the group, in the student group itself, you can ask your questions in there. That's just, it's a fantastic community that supports each other. Okay. That's not a community where everybody sells to each other, because I've seen those too much. It actually started happening in there and I had to put the kibosh on it because it started happening and people were afraid to be asking questions. So I stopped it in its tracks, and it's all support all day long. I'm not going to act like it didn't happen in there. It did. Okay. For like a week, and then I had to stop it. Okay. I manage the culture of my groups like a boss. It's all support and it's all growth. Okay. Also, we are just about done with an e-commerce site where I'm literally letting my HBR people sell their stuff on my site, and it's not an extra fee. It's not an extra monthly fee or anything like that. Okay. Aside from that, people in HBR, if you want to become a business strategist like myself, because I do things very differently than most folks, you can get designated as a business strategist of mine, and then I bring business to you. So I'm literally going to be feeding you. Not everybody wants to do that. You don't have to do it by any means, but a lot of people want to. And so if you want to, then we go through that and you can do that. You guys, it's always constantly growing and evolving too. So you pay once for HBR, you have it for life, and it just keeps growing and getting better. That's HBR. So if you're stuck with a course, like you love, you wanted to make this course, you want to do this thing, you see everybody else out there crushing it, saying they're crushing it, and then you're like, I want to be able to do that as well. We've reached a place in this world where we want to have more choices for ourselves. And you absolutely can. I can show you how to do it. I can show you how to market it. I can show you how to be able to bring your people in, serve them, not be salesy and weird. And none of it involves having to pay for Facebook or Google ads. It's not necessary. Okay? I have to pop out of here. I love you guys so much. Adios. Bye-bye.